top up my other phone. This is my Grenada phone. I'm talking on my other phone, my other phone. You know what I'm saying? Your girl got two phones now. But that's a side story. With that, my birthday story. June 24th was my birthday, and I'll be honest, my intention was not to still be in Grenada for my birthday. I usually spend my birthday with my family in the States, my immediate nuclear family. So my mom and my sisters and my brothers. And technically, this would be my second birthday that I wasn't with them. But due to things that I could not have planned, but God knew all along, I was down here. In the weeks leading up to my birthday, I kept getting the question, what are you going to do for your birthday? What are you going to do for your birthday? When people kept asking me what I'm going to do, I was like, you know what? I don't know, but it's gonna be lit. And that's what I kept saying. And although I didn't necessarily have anything particular in mind, I just carried that energy that I got from The Secret. So in The Secret, it says this: one, you focus in on what you want. Two, you feel the feelings that you would as if you've already realized it. Three, you keep your energy high by focusing on good thoughts. Four, you keep all negative energy and negative thinking away from you. You can understand whether or not you're obeying 2, 3, and 4 by keeping an account of what it is that you're feeling. So if you're feeling good, if you're feeling a high energy, if you're feeling a high spirits, it means that you're actually doing the 3 and the 4. But if you start to feel low, if you start to feel sad, if you start to overthink, that means that you're doing 3 and 4 in the wrong way. And so you can monitor your thoughts by monitoring your emotions and making sure that your emotions and your vibrations stay high. And then 5, you live your life. That's essentially it. Yeah. And then you're open to the opportunities that come your way. On Friday, I ran into a homie that I met down here. She told me about this concert that she was going to, the Grenadian Caribbean Music Festival. And so I got tickets. There was two types of tickets. There was a general admission ticket, and then there was like an upgraded ticket. The upgraded ticket allows you to be able to have access to all the drinks and all the food. I decided to go with the general admission ticket because your girl don't eat a lot for real. And I thought about it, and when I went to the governor's gala, food was included. It was like 500 EC. I'll do the math to tell you how much US that is. But it was just like a bunch of finger foods. And yes, there was drinks and everything like that, but I'm not really a drinker. And then so I'm mostly just there for the fun and the vibes. With that being my frame of reference, when it came to this one, it made more sense not to spend for the upgraded ticket. I was very glad that I did not pay for that upgraded ticket because there were food vendors there, and I saw the food that they were giving the people that paid for the upgraded ticket, and it was like finger foods, like hors d'oeuvres, and it's like tiny chicken wings and all that kind of stuff. And so like I wasn't really like beat that I didn't get the upgraded ticket. The general admission was perfectly fine. And then guess what? The people with the upgraded ticket, they still had to pay for the food vendors. And all I ate was the food vendors. So I won. It was so much fun. There were a bunch of artists there. The only one that I recognized was like Sabrina Francis. I was listening while I was taking pictures. I will link the video of my outfit for the day. Your girl was giving classy, sexy, queen, chic goddess. I got some really dope pictures, and there's probably going to be a little montage that shows up somewhere on the screen in a couple of seconds or in the next two twos, like they like to say down here. Had a couple artists that played. Lila Ike, she's a Jamaican artist. I believe the rest of them were Grenadian artists. But something that I thought was super cool, and another reason why I love Grenada, is the fact that you can have a Caribbean music festival where they're playing their songs, and then in the middle of it, he came out of nowhere with a yes, love you, hey, 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 hey. was like, so you telling me we about to sing to the Lord in the middle of a concert? I was like, you have to love Grenada. Music artist there. I was doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? You got the stage, and then you have a little fence, and then you have the people who pay for the upgraded ticket. And then there's another fence, and then there's the general admissions area. And so I'm there, I'm by the gate, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing my thing. Mm, mm, mm. Doing my thing, right? And then a girl walks up and she's standing next to me. I look over, we're kind of doing our thing separately for a while. She had good energy, I had good energy, so we were just going to do it, right? She's over there and I noticed her taking out a selfie stick and she pulls it up and she's there, she's doing her thing in front of the camera. And I'm sitting there, I look over and I was just like, I had thought to bring my selfie stick, but I thought it would be weird. And then I saw her do it. And then eventually we started to talk. And she told me that she is a creator as well. Her name is Eden. Her channel is Inventing Eden. I believe that's the ones on all social media profiles. From what she told me, she's on Instagram and TikTok. We looked over at one point and I was like, I like your energy. She was like, I like yours too. We, had the best conversation that we could while at a concert, which really is not the best space to be able to connect and get to know people, but we made it do what it do. And so during the course of the concert, she and I talking back and forth, she tells me that she's gonna go take some pictures, and I was like, I want to take more pictures too. So we went over to the Grenada Caribbean Music Festival sign that they had at the front, and we took some dope pictures. And so she invited me afterwards to go to this after party. And at first I was like, girl, yeah, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be barely wanting to stay at an event for the whole time anyways. I'm like, yeah, girl, let's go. Right. And then I take some time and I sit down and I think about it. And I'm like, it's not a good idea. I'm following the energy and the energy feels good, but it's already like hikey 10 o'clock and it's almost my bedtime. One and two, we just kind of got to know each other over the past 10 minutes, maybe at a concert. And so I decided not to go with that. Went home feeling great, took a shower, went to sleep because the next day I had no work. I got to rest and I got to sleep in and it was lit. So I spent the Sunday just kind of resting, recharging, doing my self care routine, doing my nails, taking care of my skin, doing the whole jazz. Go to sleep, wake up. I get a call from Eden and she's just like, hey. She has like this really like sultry, like a hotline voice. You know what I'm saying? And I go, hey girl, hey, what's up? And so we chop it up, we talk a little bit, and she's like, so what are you doing today? And I'm like, I don't know, but it's my birthday. And she goes, it's your birthday? I'm like, yeah. She's just like, say less. And so she invites me to I don't know, maybe you'd call it like a sponsorship of hers. She was doing some content creation for Bay Breeze round boat tours. They are docked at Grenada's yacht club. And so she told me to come through. And I was like, that is lit. I'm down. So, talk to my uncle, talk to my granny, let them know what's going on, got their opinion on it. Was like, hey, I got invited to do this thing. It sounds cool. She felt like a cool person when we met up. And they were like, all right, cool, go have fun. Be careful, but have fun. I got the blessing. I had set in my mind that I was going to leave the house at around 12. She was going to get there around 1:30 and that they were leaving the dock at 2. And so I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to get there early too. Decided I was going to come into town, top up my other phone. This is my Grenada phone. I'm talking on my other phone, my other phone. You know what I'm saying? Your girl got 2 phones now. But that's a side story. That way I can make sure that regardless of how many calls I needed to make, I could do it. Because, I was going out with strangers. I leave the house, but like I leave the house at like 12, like 45. And in a previous season of my life, I kid you not, I would have been anxiety stricken. Thoughts that would have went through my head. One, oh my goodness, if I end up late, what is she going to say? What is she going to think? Next, I don't want to get lost. I don't want to get left. Just all these bubbling thoughts of anxiety usually came through my head. And I decided, I was like, nah, I'm not going to trip. I'm going to be there on time. And because I knew I was going to have to take bus to get there. And so considering, I don't know, super a lot about the Grenada transportation system. So far since I've been here, it's kind of been to town and back. That's been kind of the extent of what I've been doing. Um, and any other place that I've needed to go, my uncles dropped me. Big princess treatment down here. I leave at around 12:40 ish, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, it's one just now. How am I going to get there in like 40 minutes? My gosh!" But then I released it, like I said, and I was like, it's my birthday. I'm gonna have a great day. I'm not gonna worry about it. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna get there with more than enough time, and it's gonna be lit. I make sure to grab a mango before I go. I like to keep my mangoes in the fridge, so it's absolutely delicious and ice cold. So it tastes like I'm drinking mango juice. And so I'm walking down down the road, eating slash drinking my mango. As I'm walking towards the end of the street, I'm like, the bus is going to be there, right, waiting for me as soon as I get there. I get to the end of the road, and guess what? The bus is right there. Hop on the bus, and living my best life. Decided to record a couple pieces of footage. And so I get into town. I go straight to top up my phone. I go inside of the mall to go check out my uncle at the number one spice shop, my granny store. Great products, great things, handmade, locally sourced, super lit, come through. So went there, gave him a hug, gave him a kiss, let him see my outfit, was like, yes, I look super cute. He was like, yes, you look super cute. I was like, all right, cool. He said, go and have fun. So I left, and as soon as I went to the terminal, I hopped on a bus. It was super quick, super painless. I walked up, asked them if they were going to Tantine, because that's where the yacht club is. They dropped me off like right next to the yacht club. I walked over, I look at my phone, I look at my watch. 1:32. And imagine, had I been out there stressed, had I been out there with anxiety, there's so many things I might have missed that would have stopped me from getting there with when I wanted to get there. And so I get there, I was the first one to arrive. And so I got a chance to, chat it up with the guy who owns the boat. I ended up linking with Eden and her friend, Letitia. Letitia, 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 I believe. When everybody else gets there, we hop on the boat. It's super fun. We go out onto the water, and we're there. We start off in Tantine, and then we go around Grenada in the waters, and we go all the way up to Grand Anse. While we're there, we're in the waters, we're bumping music, we're doing our thing, having fun. We hop off into the water, we're swimming in there. Your girl had to put on that swimming cap. Had to put on that swimming cap because, believe it or not, and the thing is, with all the salt water, once it dries in my hair, I'll look like a crackhead because it'll be all these little white pieces, and it's just like, I'm good. You get me. And so I was like, absolutely not. So I put on the swim cap. I was like, will the pictures turn out the cutest? Probably not, but I mean, it is what it is, and I'm okay with it. One of the guys on the boat orders like a bunch of chicken wings. We had these sweet and spicy ones, we had like barbecue, and then we had these like other ones, or wait, regular ones. Umbrellas make some dope chicken wings. You're in Grenada, stop by Umbrellas. The chicken wings are good. We go through the port, we're doing our thing, and then once we get dropped back off, the plan originally was to go to the beach and have a picnic. But we ended up spending so much time out there. Like, by the time we got back, the sun was pretty much setting. The question afterwards was, hey, birthday girl, what you doing next? And so I was like, I was gonna just kind of go home. And they were like, no, you can't. And so we go back to Eden's, we shower, we have some girl time. It's super fun, super chill. And then we go to Coconut something. It's a restaurant. I'm gonna include some pictures and some videos of it. We get there, it's so much fun. The guys were like, yeah, it's going to be super casual. Super casual, and you invited me. Not about to happen. And so I came through looking very Barbie doll cute, if I do say so myself. We start off with the crab cakes. And for my entree, I got this open face pumpkin lasagna. Chef's kiss. That's all I have to say about it. It had blue cheese, pumpkin. It was just so good and flavorful. And it's like, I did not expect for it to hit as much as it did. Like, everybody at the table who ended up getting it were like, did you expect for this to hit this hard? I'm like, no, not at all. They literally slapped me with this meal. It was so good. Afterwards, they came through with this birthday cake and the sparklers, and it was so much. It was just so much cuteness overload. They sang me happy birthday, and it was just such a lit experience. And we took some photos afterwards. It was just such a fun time. And I just remember thinking by the time that I got home that night, that had I not been intentional about setting my intention, although I didn't necessarily know what I wanted to do, what I ended up doing was lit, and I had so much fun. The moral of this is check out The Secret. I think it's dope. And read the Bible. Use the how behind what The Secret teaches and apply that to the what of the Bible and see where it takes you. Obviously, don't do it in a way where you know it's blasphemous or like heresy or something like that. But overall, take the how that The Secret teaches, apply it to the what of the word, and I would love for you to check back in the comments and let me know how that's going for you. And I realize I've been talking for the last 42 minutes and the day is over and I need to go home. Thank you for tapping into story time. Peace and have a great day. God bless you. Bye.